Hello, I am Oleem, also known as John. I'll probably just forget doing all that and just be like, I don't even know how I'm going to do my intros, but I'll just leave it at that. This is same day as the first one was taken. I just moved some crap around my desk and elevated the phone better because before I looked weird and it was really bothersome to me. So I just fixed that. Um, I also decided to continue doing these video logs today. I might get a few done. I'm not sure how many, but probably not that many actually, because well, I'm lazy. But I remembered that since I was working at a computer, I used to just write down all my thoughts. I don't do so anymore because I started talking to my friend again, and when I didn't talk to them, well, thoughts just started adding up, and I would think about random stuff. But now I just don't think that much anymore. But anyways, when I did think, I would write them all down in WordPad, and I would just title each one the thoughts I had each day. So I'm just gonna go through them and probably just read off what I wrote, and that'll be it. I posted most of these in Facebook, but that ain't YouTube, right? So fuck it. The first one is wanting to look cool is the same as wanting to be dumb. The reason being is you are wanting to do something not for yourself without any other reason besides acceptance. Being cool is being looked by others as something they like. So all you want to be is something that other people like. You aren't trying to be yourself, unless yourself, of course, is someone who just wants to be liked by others, in which case you're just striving for attention and affection and acceptance. And I guess that's alright, but you know what? Once you find some people that are just like you, there are 7 billion people in the world. I'm sure you can find one around you that thinks, acts, and likes the same thing as you do. There are a lot of them. If not, start jumping online. You'll find somebody. Jeez, no reason to go faking shit. The reason why high school kids and grade school kids and college kids all act the same way is because they're all striving for that acceptance. They copy other people in order to be accepted, and that's not really just. People need to stop that shit. They aren't being who they want to be. They aren't being who they are. They just want to be accepted by others, and they think that's how you're supposed to do things. It's not how you do things. How you do things is you learn from the things around you and become your own person. But we're all fucking cookie cutters these days. I'm not. I'm original. Do you know why? Because there's nothing up here. Everything. That's my phone falling over. Everything inside my head is everything I've thought about. Sure, I'm influenced by the things around me. I learn. Uh, I see, I hear things from other people, and things on the internet, and things from games, and everywhere. I see it all over the place. But uh, who I am doesn't. Okay, so how do I put this? There are people who see something and incorporate it into themselves, and they become that. Like, oh look, that guy looks really cool. I'm gonna start dressing just like him, aka rappers or uh, movie stars or something like that. For me, I'm like, oh, that guy looks kind of cool, and that's all there is to it. I'm not gonna change who I am because of that. I don't need that. I just because I think something looks cool doesn't mean I want to be that. The only thing I want to be is, uh, well, I already am it. I'm fucking amazing. Done. Actually, that's a lie. See this? That makes me angry. That just pisses me off. One thing I would like to be is have straight teeth. That's not really a B thing. That's something I want. We need braces on my lower teeth someday. Someday, when I get money. Anyways, second thought. Most, from what I can tell, see the world as an inescapable fate. Because of this, they become apathetic, not caring for the things around them because they cannot change the things around them. Sorry, I need better punctuation when I write things. Actually, that's a lie. It's actually very good. I just forgot to add a comma or something. Because they cannot change the things around them, they adapt to it, no longer care for it. Due to the population steadily increasing, there are more and more people whose minds need to think of change instead of thinking of an inescapable fate. But when one mind changes for freedom, they soon find there are too many other minds to fight against, too much effort, and so they return to feeling apathetic because they cannot change anything. Some people can do it. I take that back. Everyone can do it. Since we are all individuals, we each have that power. We simply need to approach the situation in the proper order and fashion. Only few are able to figure out that order and fashion, though, as well as the ability to preserve after defeat. Pretty much what I'm saying here is, let's say there are two people. Well, let's make it 5 people. Let's say 5 people are in a group together, and they're talking about what they like to eat, and pretty much they all start off eating pizza, and you know what, they all like pizza. And then eventually everyone gets used to eating pizza, and so one person's like, can we eat something else? And everyone's like, what for? I don't want to eat pizza. Or I don't. It's too much effort to order something other than pizza. And then everyone's like, come on, why don't we just go get Italian or Chinese or something? They're like, why? We can just order pizza again. And it's like, this fight happens on a daily basis with everything. Politics, fashion, culture, of course, which includes just about everything. Which leads me to things like traditions. Traditions and religion. People. Traditions are things passed down from generation to generation. They're something we adapt from our... It's not that we adapt them, we just do them because people did them in the past in our family line. But you know what, traditions, you don't need to continue traditions. They only have meaning because you give them meaning. Like, if every year I eat a bowl of spaghetti out of the toilet, and that becomes a tradition for me, what do you care? You don't. You don't. Okay? That's what traditions are. They're bullshit. You don't need to follow them. They only have meaning because you give them meaning. The same thing about religion, really. You know, you don't need religion to be who you are. I mean, I pretty much took the commandments, which is Christianity, and you can just narrow it down. Pretty much, don't kill, don't steal, don't lie, don't take people's wives, and don't cheat. There you go. Perfect world. What more do you need? What more do you need? That's a very serious question. What other rules do you need? Don't hurt others. How would you feel if someone lied to you? How would you feel if someone cheated on you? How would you feel if someone not cheated on you, if someone cheated you? How would you feel if someone took your wife or husband or they left you? I mean, I guess no, it'd be don't commit adultery, sorry, instead of the whole don't take someone's wives. That sounds a little sexist. But anyways, so you don't want someone to kill you, right? Don't do things that, that jeopardizes a person's life. Like, you have the power to affect the lives around you. When you're apathetic, like I was talking before, you affect others around you with that apathy because they have to go through you in order to change the world because you're an individual. It takes 7 billion plus individuals to make up the world's population. That's the power of a mass. Now, if every single person was like-minded and thought the same thing, we'd be like ants. We'd build fortresses. We'd conquer the world. By conquer, I mean unite. But you know what? People are so stuck on their fucking countries, their fucking religion, their culture, their ethnicity, their traditions. I'm not sure if I said it already, but their language. Did I say one too? I probably did. People are so stuck up on that it's so hard to change things. Things like communication, sure, It's nice that there are different religions, people are different. Cool, being different's great, but you know what? You're creating a barrier just for your difference. It's like it's like uh that's like monopolies and patents. I mean, sure, it's good to protect your stuff, but you know what? Sharing is caring. It's like if I made a ballin' design for a car that that's super efficient, doesn't use fuel, uses water, like a hydrogen car. Let's go with that. I made a hydrogen car that's like it'll last like 100 years, and I put a patent on it. Guess what? No one can improve that. No one can. No one can. We. It's selfish. It really is. Like I believe in monopolies. The reason being is because that monopoly should be the best of the best. It should. It should make everything as best as it can be. Example is like toothpaste. How many different toothpaste do we have? If we had one company making the best fucking toothpaste, and of course with subclasses, sensitive teeth, extra whitening, and whatever, but overall, it's one product that works the best. Monopolies can do that. The problem is that monopolies, there's no regulation in price, there's no regulation in quality because everything corrupts. Uh, and that's just how it is. And it's a terrible thing. Greed is the number one downfall of man. I'm gonna stop it here. I'll make another video afterwards.